All right, let's talk about a huge moment for anyone learning to code, getting your project off your laptop and onto GitHub, for the whole world to see. It can feel like a really big step, but trust me, we're going to make it easy.
Look, I get it. When you're just starting out, a platform like GitHub can seem kind of complicated, maybe a little intimidating, but it's something every single developer does. And honestly, it's way easier than you think. Let's just knock it out together.
In fact, I'm going to promise you something. We're going to walk through this right now, step by step, and in less than 5 minutes, you'll have your first project live on your brand new GitHub profile. Seriously. So, you ready? Let's do this.
Okay, first things first. Before you can upload anything, your code needs a place to live. And that means we need to create your account. This is the real step one.
This part is super simple. You're just going to head over to github.com and sign up. Now, a little tip from me to you. Pick a username you actually like. You'll be using it for a long time, so make it a good one. After that, just pop in your email, create a password, verify your email, and boom, you're in.
So, you've got your account and you're probably looking at your dashboard right now. The very next thing we're going to do is create a specific home for our project files. And in the GitHub world, they have a special name for this. It's called a repository. Seriously, don't let the fancy word repository throw you off. All it is a folder. That's it. It's just a main folder for your project that lives online instead of on your computer. It's where all your code, all your images, everything for that one project will be stored together.
So let's make one right now. Find that big New Repository button and give it a click. Give your project a simple name, something like My First Project. Now this is important. Make sure you choose public. That way other people, like future employers, can see your work. And I always recommend checking the box to add a README file. It's just good practice. Then just hit Create Repository.
Excellent. You should now be looking at a brand new, but very empty repository. It's just waiting for your code. So let's get to the main event. How do we actually get our files from our computer into this thing? Well, there are two main ways to go.
Okay, you've got two paths. On the left, we have the direct upload. Honestly, think of this like attaching a file to an email. It's visual, it's fast, and it's absolutely perfect for when you're starting out. Then on the right, you've got Git commands. This is how the pros do it. It's super powerful, super flexible, and it all happens in that cool-looking terminal window.
Since this is our first time, we're going to build up that confidence and start with the easiest, most straightforward method there is. We're going to get your code online right this second using the direct upload feature on the website.
Okay, so go to your new repository page. You should see an Add File button. Click it, and from the menu that pops up, choose Upload Files. From there, it's literally just drag and drop. Grab your project files from your computer and just drop them into the browser window. Once they're there, you'll click the green button that says Commit Changes, which is basically just GitHub's way of saying save.
Now, for those of you who are a little curious or you're thinking about making a career out of this, I want you to see what the professional workflow looks like. So let's take a quick peek at how a developer would do this same exact thing using a tool called Git.
I know, this looks like a bunch of code gibberish. Don't worry about memorizing it. Just think of it as a preview. These commands, in order, are basically a conversation with your computer. You're telling it to 1. Get this project ready, 2. Connect it to that repository we made on GitHub, 3. Package up all the files and add a little note, and finally, number 4, push it all up to the website. That's the flow you'll master eventually.
So, it doesn't matter which of those two methods you used, the end result is exactly the same. Your code is now officially on GitHub. And now for the most satisfying part, let's actually go see it and prove that it worked.
And there you have it. You are live. A huge congratulations. That's a massive milestone for any developer, and you just did it.
To prove it to yourself, just go back to your repository page and hit the refresh button. You're looking for 3 signs of success. First, you should see your code files listed there. Second, you'll probably see your commit message, that little note that says first commit. And third, you'll see everything is on what's called the main branch. If you see those 3 things, you nailed it. Let that sink in for a second. What you just did wasn't just some technical task. This is the very first step to building a public portfolio, to showing the world what you can do, and to joining this massive global community of developers. So you've done it. That code that was just sitting on your computer is now out there on the biggest platform for developers in the entire world. The foundation has been laid. So really, there's only one question left. What are you going to build and share next?